Guys, what is up? I'm back in another video. You know what day it is? It is Friday. You know what that means? I'll put a picture here and here. You already know I have a new schedule. As you can see, Friday, top 10. Enough talking. Let's get into it right about now because this video is probably going to be a decent amount of time. So, this is the top 10 worst wrestlers in my opinion. Reason why it's called my opinion. So, if you don't like my opinion, I'm so sorry. There's a reason why it's called my Adam's Wrestling Reviews opinion. If you don't like it, too bad. I'm so sorry. We're going to go from 10 to 1. Starting at number 10, we have Hornswoggle. I liked Hornswoggle, I'm not going to lie. Hornswoggle was the comedian wrestling. I will give him props. For his height, he can wrestle. I won't ever deny that. Hornswoggle was a decent wrestler. It just wasn't great. I mean, there's a reason why he was Cruiserweight champion back in the day. So, yeah. Hornswoggle, not that good. Especially as he got older and had to go to TNA. So, yeah. Coming in at number 9, this might be a bit of a shocker. We have Abyss from TNA. If you don't know who Abyss is, go check out his matches. The only reason why I put Abyss on this list is because, at least in my opinion, the only good matches he had is when they were Extreme Rules, barbed wire massacres, first blood matches, first to die match, pretty much. It's the only good matches Abyss has. When they're normal matches, not really that well. There has to be a stipulation. Whether it be a barbed wire massacre match, and if you don't know what that is, just search up Abyss barbed wire massacre. Trust me. But those are really only the good matches he had. He really doesn't have a good singles match, unless there's a weapon in it. But yeah, coming in at number 8, we have Rockstar Spud. I'm sorry. Drake Maverick. No, we're talking about TNA, Rockstar Spud. Mister, I'm going to come out in a bright fluorescent pink suit with rainbow glitter. He can't wrestle. I don't understand why TNA tried to have him wrestle. He couldn't wrestle for nothing. So, yeah. Coming in at number 7, we have Lord Tensai. Now, some of you might be, Adam, who's Lord Tensai? You want to know who Lord Tensai is? Matt Bloom from NXT. The guy who helps make the people we have on the main roster now, like the Becky Lynch, like the Charlottes, like the Sasha Banks, them people, he helped train them kind of a little, so he's a bit famous. But Lord Tensai, when he did that whole character, I despised it. The only time I liked him is when he was Sweet Pea with Brodus Clay. And Brodus Clay couldn't even wrestle. But the only time Lord Tensai was good was when he was doing Albert. Half of you probably don't even remember who Albert is, because I know I don't. The only people who remember Albert are probably like our parents. But ask them about Albert. Coming in at number 6, we have Santino Morello. Santino was good. He wouldn't have won all the championships he did if he wasn't. The only thing that made him the worst wrestler is his finisher. Somebody please tell me what? I'm going to put my notebook down real quick. How do you, in your mind, come up with this? Oh, what if I take my arm and go like this? Put it out and go, yeah, and right in the person's door. How do you come up with that? Huh? You don't just come up with that out of nowhere. Like, I don't get that move at all. I'm gonna get my notebook now. How do you come up with that? Coming in at number 5, I just really needed someone else. We have Big Papa Pump. The only thing he's good for is bringing tigers at WCW. But we won't get into that. This is my opinion, as I said. That's the only thing I remember from him. And that was off of a YouTube video. He brought a tiger. Two, I think. It was 2 tigers. WCW. They don't even exist anymore. Coming in at number 4, we have Adam Rose. I'm just saying his name. Number 4, I just said that. Number 3, we have the Great Khali. He was a world champion, but he couldn't wrestle or sell a move for nothing. Ask Jeff Hardy when he tried to do the Whisper in the Wind. Coming in at number 2, we have Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Mr. You're fired. He couldn't wrestle to save his life. I'm sorry. Do I need to show a Stone Cold Stunner of him? He looked like he had a seizure, for crying out loud. And they say wrestling's fake. Stone Cold said, boop. He said, no. Coming in at number 1, we have Mr. No Way Jose. No way. Well, yes, Jose, you are number 1. You can't wrestle. You used to be able to know how to wrestle in NXT. You can't wrestle on the main roster. The only thing you're good for is making Sprite-colored wrestling gear. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. By showing me you enjoyed it, you will hit the like button. You will comment down below if you want. You don't have to. You will hit the subscribe button and put on a little post notification bell. So thank you. Have a great day.